In the skies above the Pacific, a new kind of Cold War is taking shape. Not with tanks or missiles, but with invisible aircraft slicing through the stratosphere. On one side stands America's pride, the F-35 Lightning II, the most expensive weapons program in history, the symbol of Western air dominance. On the other, China's dark silhouette, the Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon, is Beijing's answer to American air superiority. For decades, the United States ruled the skies uncontested. But today, as the J-20 takes flight in increasing numbers, the balance of power might be shifting. This is the story of the stealth war that could decide the future of air combat, and why, for the first time in modern history, America may be losing. The concept of stealth revolutionized warfare. During the Cold War, American engineers worked relentlessly to make planes invisible to radar. The F-117 Nighthawk and later the B-2 Spirit bomber marked the beginning of true stealth capability. But the F-35 was something else entirely. A fifth-generation, multi-role stealth fighter designed not only to hide but to think. Packed with sensors, radar, and artificial intelligence, it was meant to dominate every battlefield, from the deserts of the Middle East to the contested skies of the South China Sea. But China was watching. In the 1990s and 2000s, Beijing poured billions into reverse engineering Western technology. After years of development and espionage allegations, the J-20 first appeared publicly in 2011, stunning the world. What was once a technological monopoly of the West now had a serious challenger from the East. At first glance, the J-20 and F-35 share the same ambition, invisibility, but they approach it differently. The F-35 was designed around stealth as its core. Every panel, every curve, every screw placement is calculated to reduce radar cross-section. It's optimized for evasion and intelligence gathering, using its stealth to sneak into enemy airspace, strike, and escape before anyone knows it was there. The J-20, however, took a hybrid path. It's larger, heavier, and prioritizes speed, altitude, and long-range interception. Some analysts even argue it's closer in spirit to the F-22 Raptor than the F-35, built for air dominance rather than multi-role flexibility. To understand this rivalry, we need to look deeper into design philosophy. The F-35 was built as a global fighter, designed to serve multiple nations, with three main variants: the F-35A for the Air Force, F-35B for the Marines with vertical takeoff and landing, and the F-35C for carrier operations. Its strength lies in its versatility and networked warfare. The aircraft can share data with satellites, ships, and ground units in real time, turning every pilot into part of a larger combat web. The J-20, on the other hand, is a national symbol, built exclusively for China's People's Liberation Army Air Force, PLAAF. It represents self-sufficiency and the idea that China can challenge U.S. dominance head-on. Stealth is not just about shape, it's about materials, coatings, and heat management. The F-35's radar-absorbing skin and advanced engine design give it an edge in signature suppression, but in recent years, satellite imagery and close-up photos of the J-20 suggest China is catching up fast. Its radar cross-section is estimated to be slightly higher than the F-35's, but still extremely low by fourth-generation standards. More importantly, China has mastered what was once a Western-only domain: radar-absorbent composite materials. Reports indicate that Chinese engineers have integrated stealth coatings that can be maintained in the field, reducing one of the biggest logistical challenges of stealth operations: maintenance downtime. Then comes the question of avionics and situational awareness, areas where the F-35 was supposed to be untouchable. Its distributed aperture system gives pilots a 360-degree view of their surroundings, literally seeing through the aircraft via helmet-mounted displays. Combined with its AN/APG 81 AESA radar, the F-35 can detect, track, and engage multiple targets beyond visual range. Yet Chinese systems are advancing at a blistering pace. The J-20's Type 1475 radar and electro-optical targeting systems are designed to rival Western equivalents. In simulated exercises, Chinese pilots reportedly use their sensor fusion and long-range missiles to ambush targets without ever entering radar range. But stealth isn't perfect. It's a cat-and-mouse game between visibility and detection. China's radar technology, particularly in low-frequency bands, aims to counter Western stealth. Meanwhile, the US develops electronic warfare systems to scramble enemy tracking. The result? A constant technological chess match where each move invites a counter. One major battleground is propulsion. The F-35 uses the Pratt & Whitney F-135 engine, a powerhouse that combines stealth and thrust. China for years relied on Russian engines like the AL-31, which lacked the performance of Western counterparts. But now the indigenous WS-15 engine is reportedly entering service, giving the J-20 Super Cruise capability, the ability to fly at supersonic speeds without afterburners. If true, it's a breakthrough that erases one of the F-35's biggest advantages. What really worries US analysts isn't just the J-20's performance, but the scale. America produces F-35s for dozens of allied countries, but China is rapidly increasing its J-20 production rate. Satellite images show new J-20 squadrons appearing across China's eastern and southern theater commands. Some estimates suggest China could field over 500 J-20s within a decade. Combined with its expanding fleet of AWACS aircraft, drones, and missile systems, that could shift the Pacific balance in ways unseen since World War II. There's also a philosophical difference in deployment. The F-35 is built to be interoperable. It fights as part of an ecosystem that includes NATO, Japan, South Korea, and Australia. The J-20, however, fights for a single doctrine: China's A2/AD strategy, or anti-access/area denial. The idea is to keep US forces far from Chinese shores, pushing them out of the first and second island chains. By pairing J-20s with long-range missiles, drones, and naval assets, China aims to make US intervention in Taiwan or the South China Sea too risky to contemplate. Behind this technological rivalry lies something deeper: ideology. The F-35 represents the globalized, interconnected West, a plane shared among allies, built with multinational parts. The J-20 represents nationalism and self-reliance, a rejection of Western dominance. Every J-20 sortie is not just a flight, but a statement. China has arrived. Economically, the implications are staggering. The F-35 program costs over $1.7 trillion over its lifetime, making it the most expensive weapon system in history. Critics call it a flying computer with wings, plagued with delays, bugs, and cost overruns. Meanwhile, China has achieved in 2 decades what took America half a century: developing a domestic stealth fighter without foreign partnerships. While the J-20 may not yet surpass the F-35 in every metric, its cost efficiency and production speed could overwhelm numerical advantages. The technology race doesn't end at the jets themselves. Both nations are exploring AI-assisted dogfighting, quantum radar, and drone integration. In 2023, Chinese media showcased loyal wingman drones flying alongside J-20s, autonomous aircraft designed to extend radar coverage and act as decoys. The US has similar programs under the Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) initiative, which promises a 6th-generation fighter by the 2030s. But until then, the F-35 stands alone against China's expanding fleet. The stealth war is not just about who has the better plane, it's about who controls the narrative. Chinese state media calls the J-20 the guardian of national sovereignty, while US outlets emphasize the F-35's role in global defense. Each flight test becomes a message, each intercept a warning. The skies have become a stage where symbolism meets strategy. Yet for all its technology, the F-35 has faced criticism from within. Pilots report software glitches, maintenance backlogs, and high cost per flight hour. Some US analysts question whether the aircraft can sustain prolonged operations against a near-peer rival. Meanwhile, the J-20, though less battle-tested, is improving fast. Its newer variants feature upgraded avionics, improved stealth coatings, and dual-seat configurations, possibly for drone command roles. Every new iteration narrows the gap. In war simulations, the results are mixed. Some models suggest the F-35's network advantage would give it the edge in coordinated combat, while others show the J-20 dominating in specific regional conditions. Geography plays a crucial role. In a conflict near China's coastline, J-20s benefit from shorter supply lines, ground-based radar support, and missile coverage. In a neutral or distant theater, however, America's logistics and global partnerships provide overwhelming strength. The implications reach far beyond the cockpit. The F-35 and J-20 are the physical embodiment of two world orders, one that values alliances and one that prioritizes national power. Their competition defines the new century, not just in military terms, but in technological, economic, and ideological dimensions. Every radar ping, every sortie, every engine ignition echoes a deeper struggle for dominance in the modern era. The future of air combat will not be decided by who has the loudest jet or the fastest missile, but by who adapts fastest. Both nations are already working on sixth-generation fighters that may render current stealth obsolete. Directed energy weapons, AI dogfighters, and swarm drones could soon redefine what air superiority means. But for now, the F-35 and J-20 stand as twin titans, mirrors of two superpowers staring each other down across the Pacific. As we move further into the 2030s, one question lingers. Will these aircraft ever face each other in combat, or will their mere existence be enough to prevent war? Deterrence, after all, is the real goal of power projection. Each side is building not just to fight, but to ensure the other never dares to. And that brings us to the sobering truth. The stealth war isn't about victory, it's about balance, a delicate equilibrium of fear, respect, and readiness. Whether the skies remain cold or turn hot depends not only on technology, but on diplomacy, restraint, and understanding. Because in the end, behind every radar echo, every shadow in the sky, and every line of code inside these machines lies one constant: human decision. The power to use or not use. The future of air dominance, and perhaps peace itself, may depend on that. The rise of China's J-20 and its contest with America's F-35 signals more than just a rivalry between two jets. It's the symbol of a new era in global power projection. Both aircraft are marvels of modern engineering, but the philosophies behind them differ sharply. The F-35 was designed to operate as part of a network, sharing data, coordinating across land, sea, and air platforms, and serving as the eyes and brain of modern warfare. The J-20, on the other hand, reflects China's evolving doctrine of anti-access and area denial, A/AD, designed to keep adversaries, especially the US, far from its borders and spheres of influence. What makes this competition truly compelling is how it's reshaping military alliances and strategies. Nations across Asia are recalibrating their defense postures, with Japan, South Korea, and Australia boosting stealth capabilities of their own. Meanwhile, China continues to refine the J-20's radar-absorbing materials, avionics, and engine performance, aiming to close the last gaps that separate it from Western designs. The sky, once dominated by American stealth fighters, is no longer a one-sided arena. The stealth war between the J-20 and F-35 isn't just about technology, it's about the future balance of power itself. If you found this deep dive insightful, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more global defense analyses, and drop your thoughts below. Who do you think holds the advantage in this invisible war? Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep your eyes on the skies, because the next great war may already be flying above us.